There's this question I really want to ask you. I'm going to go straight and direct. I don't want any introduction
Yes, boss.
because this one is. I know my people are always those
Fly.
hardcore people that you guys you always when it comes to this person, when I mention his name now, you guys will be you will pay attention. I want to ask you about this young man trending the is the most the highest streamer in Africa. He's called Peller. What do you know about him and what do you think about him?
Yeah. Funny enough, I'm not really a social media person, but I've heard about these guys one way or the other when I'm probably just scrolling down and the things he does. For me, he's a young guy. He's in his 20s, like they said, and he's making huge difference across Nigeria. You know, the guy is coming out of nowhere and showing people that you don't need to have a university degree to be successful. What he basically does is just think out of box, and he sees time to reign. The thing I don't understand is why is everyone saying, "Oh, he's uneducated, he's this, he's that," and I'm like, since when are we bashing people for not going to university? Because most of the people that are lawmakers in Nigeria, even our former president, they only all just have secondary school certificate, and you people are not bashing them. And this person that you're talking about, it's not like, oh, he can't speak good English, or he can't do this, he can't do that. He can read, he can write, he can. So I think it's about time Nigeria wake up and just understand that everybody don't need to come from a reputable family or this before we give credit for what people does. You need to give credit for this guy. It's not easy to be able to pull that huge amount of crowd to his page. Yes, you might not understand what he's doing, but let's appreciate them. This is his time and let's support him. For me, I'm just like, why is education have to come into this? I don't see any reason why, because he finished primary school and he finished secondary school, and anyone can go to university at any time. It's not like you have to do it right now. So you can go to university at any time to get your degree if you want to. But the thing is, people need to appreciate people's effort. That's my own. That you don't need to belittle someone to say, "Oh, who is he? What does he do?" Why no. We need to move past that. And what he's doing again is creating jobs. You know, there's so many people who are so successful, who are doing well in Nigeria, but what do they give back? Who have they helped? What have they put down to support anyone? But you see this young man, everyone around him is trying to make sure that he connects them so that they can be financially stable as well. And that's what you can do. When you've moved to a position, you need to build a network of people around you so that if everybody have a stable life, then to do things together will be easier. You know, it will be easier if it's just only him successful among all of his kind. Then you will struggle. But if you're beginning to connect people around you, making sure that everyone around you too are doing okay, then you'll be able to do more for your community. So for me, I don't know what is done wrong.
No,
I don't.
the thing that they always speak on him is the way he does his content and also the fact that he doesn't speak good English. So they are always like, this person that can't speak, he's always he's always using the wrong word for
Since
the
when is intelligence measured by speaking English? I don't understand. And the thing is, if they said he doesn't speak in good English, that's for his content. This is where he started from. He started his content by not speaking good English. So he can't just change now because he has pulled the crowd. That's what he's sticking on. So he's not speaking good English because that's what is used to build this platform, and he's sticking to it.
Yeah.
So it's not because he can't read or write. And the way people should understand again is, if you're saying, oh, he's not educated, then why is he getting ambassador from bank? So
Exactly.
when you want to do the promotion for the people that have given him endorsement, he dress properly, he speak good English, and he address people. So people need to know the difference between creating content and living your normal life. You know, when he's creating his content, he doesn't need to speak good English because that's his content he's creating. Then when it comes to addressing people publicly, he does it. So I don't understand where all this problem is coming from. But for me, it's just that people need to support young people.
Yeah, to the extent that he went viral for the fact that he said he was going to employ, he wanted to employ a photographer, and he said, oh, the lowest he needed is a degree holder. So he needed a degree holder or a master's holder. Those are the people he needs. And people were like, and he said he was going to pay like $500,000 for anybody he employed. And every graduate came out bashing him that who is he? Somebody that doesn't pass USAC, that why will he be employing a graduate? Why can't he employ someone of his own status or something? So what's your take on that? Because he actually trended for that for a long time.
For me, for anyone that's even saying that, they don't deserve to be in these, they don't deserve to get the job. Because the thing is, when a job advert is put out, you're not looking at who wants to employ you. You're looking at the vision of the company. You know, you go to a bank. Do you know who set up the bank if they don't have a certificate, if they're not a graduate? But you respect them because they're an institution.
Or maybe they even won a lottery to set up the bank.
Exactly. You don't even know if the person is an accountant or not.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so many people that are famous in this world that they're not graduates. And we're not bashing them. So that's why I'm saying that if people have already even saying that, then I don't think they should go, they're eligible for that job, because it means you don't respect what that person is. You don't have the vision that person wants to uphold. Then you shouldn't apply. In order for you to thrive in any job, you need to believe in the vision. And if you're basing your judgment based on the qualification of the person that want to employ you, then I'm sorry, you're not fit for the job. Since when are you saying, oh, you should employ somebody so you that you're a graduate, then why can't you create a platform to be able to pay yourself 500,000?
That's the question.
Exactly. You that you know it all, you have a degree, you have master, you have PhD, you have everything. Then why are you not creating a platform to be able to pay £1 million? So you don't need a job. If you need a job, you won't be saying, oh, is English you want to use? Or is employing you to do a job? Can you do the job or can you not do the job?
You know, for
if
me,
a bank called you, would you be questioning the
Exactly.
person that interview you at jobbing? Do you know if they have a degree or they don't have a degree?
Exactly.
But it's because you respect that institution. So when you want to go for anything, you need to respect the institution. And if you don't, then don't apply for it. And it's not a force. It didn't force anybody to come and apply. It didn't ask you. So it's a job advert. You need to look at it. It's a job advert, and I'm being asked to bring my expertise to push the vision forward. Yes. That's it, period.
And also the criticism that he gets in that job interview was people came in for a cameraman job and they are being asked, what village are you from? What do you do do you have a relationship? He's asking all those questions outside the job description. Those are the things they criticize him for, that he shouldn't be doing that. He should go straight to what. And what's your take on that? Is it like, if I go for a job interview, does the employer need to ask question based on the need or based on the job description, or they can ask question outside the job description? What's your take on that?
Well, employer can ask you anything. You're the one looking for a job. You know, I've been in this country for a while now, and I've been to so many different, I've been involved in different professions. And when you go for job interview, it's an interview. Sometimes the employer, they've already seen your CV. Your CV have told them all your academics, all your expertise, all your everything. So them inviting you to see you in person is just to connect what you have on the paper with the person. So they can just ask you, oh, tell me a little bit about yourself. An employer can ask you. And if you want to tell someone a little bit about yourself, of course you tell them your name, where you grew up from. So that's basically what it does. That's not outside of interview question. But it's because these people have no regard for the person that want to employ them.
Yeah.
That's why you're bashing the person. If you go to a job interview, they can ask you anything, really, honestly, because they've seen all your expertise.
It could even be about the food you like. Tell me about what food is your favorite, just
your
to get
sports hotel, are you sporty, or
yeah.
do you like traveling? It's just a simple thing. It's just people capitalizing it on it because there is a young person, is doing well right now, is on top of his game, and is a child of nobody and doesn't have a degree. That's just what the main point is.
Exactly.
You need a job. You're jobless. And somebody is trying to give you a job. And you're trying to say, oh, who is he? Then go home and be jobless. And let people that want to do the job.
Exactly.
You know, if you live abroad, you will realize that all these things we capitalize on, it makes absolute nonsense in here, because you're going for a job. They're not coming to ask you your professional experience or anything. You've already put all of that in your CV, your covering letter, everything. So there is still within the context of interview. And another thing is, you're not forced to answer. You're not under a duress of do or die. I'm holding you ransom. Exactly. So if they ask you something, you say, oh, I don't want to talk about it. That's it.
Simple.
No one will force you, no one will bash you, and they won't disqualify you for that. So, and also the job, I was told that is even told you that is going to interview you live for the thing on a live stream. It's not like you're being caught off guard. So you should expect that, and the person interviewing is a content creator. This is the thing that is going to pay your salary. Exactly. The content is creating is what is going to pay your salary. So you need to bring out something that will attract more people to his page so he can continue to pay you. But if you're not supporting his vision, then you're not fit to join the team.
You don't deserve to join the team.
I don't understand. It's as simple as that.
Anyway,
but
you know me, I'm always any interview I do, there's no way I'm not going to talk about Peller. Because the obsession I have, God help me, I just want to talk about him. I want to hear different people's opinion about him, what they feel or what they think, if he's very rude or arrogant, or if he's not even doing well, like we all claim he's doing well on his page, on his content. So thank you so much for this little time you're giving me as well to talk about my favorite boy, Peller. Peace and love. Like I always say, don't put yourself in trouble. And I love you all. M27 at G. Peace out.